Good afternoon. This is Carolyn Lang coming to you from Central East Wisconsin. And today I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about ways to simplify your life, specifically 5 ways that you can simplify your life. I know that people get so busy with what they've got going on in their life, activities, things that they have to do, things they want to do, responsibilities. All of those things go together to create a rich and full life, but sometimes if you feel like you're caught on the hamster wheel, what do you do to try and make some space in your life so you can actually enjoy it? There was a book that I read a while ago. It was called Margin, and it was talking about not packing your life so full, not packing your schedule so full of things and activities and to-dos and so forth, so that you didn't even have a chance to breathe, let alone have a chance to enjoy your life because you were just busy running from one thing to another. So I think that people have gotten a little better about that and recognizing the need for that and the need to just calm down, I guess, is a good one, to be able to enjoy their life. I think that it has gotten a little bit better, but still there's a lot of things that we can do to help ourselves. And so these are some of the things that I have done in the past, and it's always a work in process, so I'm currently doing them also. The first one is purging things. We have moved around the country a number of times, and so every 4 years we would move for a while. And when we did that, being able to move to a new place always encouraged you to go through your stuff and sort out what you wanted to take with you to the new place and what you didn't want to take, and so you could purge that. The problem was if you are in a place for a long time, 10 years or more. The next time when we moved, it was a 10-year move, move from a 10-year location, and we had a lot of things that we ended up not taking. And, faced with the prospect of paying for a cross-country move, that can be very expensive, so you want to trim down all the things that you don't really, really want to take with you. That, and last summer I helped my father move from a home that he and my mom had lived in for 25 years. And if anybody can relate to that, there's tons of things that you end up saving when you're in the same place for so long. So if you're joining me, just make a comment of where you're from so I can see who you are. So hi, Jamie, thanks for joining me. We're talking about 5 ways to simplify your life. So the first one is purging things. If you bring something into your house, make sure to take something out. Get rid of something that you don't need. Simplifying things. I mean, how many people really need 4 can openers or 12 knives, 12 cutting knives? That sort of thing. You really challenge yourself about thinning things out, simplifying things, because when you do that, then it makes a lot more visual space. When we were getting ready to move from Florida to Wisconsin, I was in charge of getting the house ready to go on the market. And our realtor at the time, Craig Wilburn, for anybody that's in Gainesville, Florida, I highly recommend him as a realtor. But Craig was saying that we needed to make space and stage the home. And so you wanted to make space in the home that you want to sell, so that buyers could come in and actually visualize their own things in the home. So if you have just stuff all over, then you don't really have room to breathe. You don't have room to move around, and it's just very throttling, I guess is a good word to use, for having that peace. There's no room for peace. A popular author, I have not read her books, but I've read a lot about her, is Marie Kondo, and she talks about this purging idea. In fact, she has a couple of things she says, that when you are going through something, you actually pick it up, touch it, feel it. If it's a pillow, if it's a childhood toy, pick it up, feel it. Does it make what kind of feelings do those things evoke? Because in the case of mementos in particular, those have all those feelings attached to them. So pick it up, feel it. What do they evoke? Does the feelings that are evoked are joy? Are you happy to have these things? Or is it nostalgia? Now, nostalgia is important, but do you really need every single pair of baseball shoes that you ever had in your life after they've been worn out? You know, take photos of those and get rid of the rest. Pass them on to somebody else that can actually use it, that sort of thing. So you either keep it, or you throw it away in the garbage, or you pass it along and gift it to somebody else. I started to make more progress with that when I realized that the thrift shops and the library could be like an extension of my closet. I could donate all these good things that were still too good to throw away to those places, and then if I wanted to visit them, I could go back and visit them, or if I wanted to, you know, use them, I could just go back and buy them. So, hi Matthew, thanks for joining. So anyways, purging things to make room for new, and that's in also purging thought processes, getting rid of those old ways of thinking that are hindering you so that you have room to grow and improve. The second one was put down the phone and be present. It's ironic that no need to only buy the things you need. Exactly right, Jamie. It's ironic I'm doing a Facebook Live about phones, but simplification, but put down the phone and be present. When you are with your family, when you are with the people that you want to spend time with, don't always have that phone right in front of you. That will give you a chance to relax and enjoy your life and really enjoy the time spent with your loved ones as well. The third one is choose a uniform. This is also something, hi Julia, thanks for joining me. Choosing a uniform. So when you get up in the morning, you can just pick out what you're going to wear, and you don't have to worry about going through all the things in your closet. You know, if you look seriously at your clothes, you probably already have a uniform that you don't even realize. When I was working at GE, I had the suit and the high heels and all that business years and years ago. Now it's more like t-shirt and shorts in the summer or so forth, and comfortable, but a uniform, and then you can just get up and go. Even uniforms for kids, I think, would be a wonderful idea, so that they don't have to stand there in the morning and wonder what to put on for school. It just takes that stress out. That's the same idea as making a meal plan. You're preparing ahead so that it's all there and minimizes things. That way, too, you can clean out your closet as well. And I think that capsule wardrobe idea goes along with the idea of a uniform. The fourth tip was just say no. Say no to the good so that you have room for the great. You need to have a margin in your life again, so you say no to all the different activities that people have asked you to participate in. Hi Philip, thanks for joining me. So you can make space in your life, and that's what the whole idea. Simplification is about making space. The fifth point was using paper. We were homeschoolers for almost 20 years, 18, so many years, but one thing we all knew was that the more senses you can use when you are educating, then the more you retain and the more you glean from it, the more you learn from it. So with using pen and paper, putting your schedule, writing your schedule on paper, writing down your goals, writing down your plans, those sorts of things, that really helps to go through all the different senses so that it fixes in your mind, and then that helps you out with that, with achieving those goals or achieving those plans that you have for your future. So the 5 things again. Number 1, purging things. Get rid of all the clutter in your house and in your home and in your mind. Number 2, put down the phone and actually be present when you are with the people that you care about. Number 3, choose a uniform and just embrace that and make it so much easier for yourself in the morning when you're getting dressed. Learn from Mark Zuckerberg. He only has gray t-shirt. Exactly right. And Mark Zuckerberg and Steve Jobs was the other one that people referenced to when he had the I think Steve Jobs had a black turtleneck and jeans. So, yep, that would be good. So choose a uniform. Number 4, just say no to say no to good so that you can say yes to great. And using paper. Don't get yourself all caught up with all the electronics and all the other paraphernalia that goes with all of that. So if this was helpful to you, I appreciate your time. Give me some thumbs up. Feel free to share it. And so for more wellness tips, you can go to Wellness Tips with Carolyn on Facebook. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.